This is quite a direct episode, but I'd rather give you the heads up on the 5 things that you need to look out for and what you should be doing instead to ensure that your coaching business stands the test of time. Number 1, you have a clear, scalable, and sustainable. Number 2 is that you have the ability and the skill set to attract. The third thing is that you have simple, repeatable systems. Fourth point is that your business generates reliable, growing revenue. And final thing, last but not least at all, is attract ideal clients consistently. And if you don't, then your business will eventually go under. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 signs your coaching business will last or fail. Now, this is quite a direct episode, but I'd rather give you the heads up on the 5 things that you need to look out for and what you should be doing instead to ensure that your coaching business stands the test of time. Because if there's one thing that I'm proud of in my coaching business, it is having grown my business every single year drastically ever since I started. So I have grown my income every single year since starting. It's very sustainable, it's very scalable, and it's a very simple business model, which means that I get to spend my time and my energy doing what I love, whether that's deeply supporting my clients and providing extra resources and modules and hours of support, or it's traveling with my partner or traveling with my friends or just having quality time by myself. Whatever it is, I have the spaciousness and capacity to do so. And because of the way that I've structured and set up my business, it also allows me to continue to grow the business, meaning that my business can continue to impact more and more lives and make more and more money every single year. So if that is something that you're going to want to have, then these are the 5 things that you need to look out for. So number 1, you have a clear, scalable, and sustainable offer. That is the first thing that you need if you want your coaching business to last. So it will last if you create a signature offer that delivers consistent and transformative results for your clients. It also needs to be scalable, meaning you can grow the program and grow your business and sign more clients without it necessarily costing you significantly more hours. So your business will fail, on the other hand, if you're delivering an unsustainable offer, whether that is unsustainable because you've put way too many inclusions in that you actually can't keep up with or sustain, the delivery for each person, or you can't support your clients to get the result that you actually promise, or you're not pricing your offer accordingly. So due to inflation, taxes, increased expenses, and all of the things that you actually don't have a very profitable business or a profitable business at all, and you just simply can't sustain that. Or every single person that you sign takes away your time and energy from your personal life at a great level, okay? So it's unsustainable if it ticks any of those boxes. So we want to make sure that you have a simple, sustainable, and transformative signature offer that you can deliver to your clients so that they get results and you get to fulfill your purpose without it costing you so much of your time, money, effort, and energy, okay? So it needs to be sustainable and scalable. I'm not saying you can't make money or have a sustainable business by doing one-on-one coaching. Of course you can, but it needs to be structured and packaged and priced accordingly. And if you want to continue to scale and help more people, then eventually one-on-one will have a cap. And as long as you're aware of that and can pivot when necessary, that's going to be very, very important. So that is number 1. If you want your coaching business to last, you need to have a scalable, clear, and sustainable offer. Number 2 is that you have the ability and the skill set to attract ideal clients consistently. Not here and there, but actually consistently in your business. Because if you're only attracting potential clients, like warm, ideal potential clients every now and again, then you're going to have a business that grows every now and again. But I'm sure that you want your business to grow each day, each week, and each month, and each year in your business. And that's going to come from first having a rock solid attraction strategy. So your business will last if you are crystal clear on who your dream clients are and you have a marketing strategy that attracts those exact people. This is where your messaging becomes absolutely essential. It is essential that you have very, very clear messaging so that you can bring in those people. If you have a general, fluffy, blasé messaging, which by the way, 90% of coaches I see online do have that, then don't be surprised if you, A, don't attract people ever, or the right people, and don't ever sign clients, or B, you're not necessarily getting your ideal clients. You're getting clients that are okay and great, but if you want like fantastic clients, your dream ideal clients every single time, that's going to come down from your messaging being a big component of that. Okay? So your business will not stand the test of time and will eventually fail if you are unsure at who you serve best and you're constantly chasing leads or struggling to stand out in a crowded market due to your general and blasé messaging. This is where having a personal brand, clear messaging, consistent content, high quality, valuable content is more important than ever before. I'm actually upping the quality of my content on a monthly basis, even at the moment. I have 3 cameras looking at me. I have my computer camera, I have my Canon DSLR camera, and I have my iPhone all filming me at the same time. And this is just proof that, you can just slowly improve this over time. If you looked at my episodes, even just a few months ago, I just had my computer camera, and slowly I'm adding higher quality sound, higher quality video. And I'm just a one-man band when it comes to my podcast. I don't have people filming me, and I'm not in some fancy studio. I'm in my office, but I've made it work, and I've gotten creative on how I can, capture different angles, increase the quality without it costing necessarily so much of my time and energy to make it happen. I'm all about working smarter, not harder, and I don't want to burn myself out or exhaust myself when it comes to the growth of my business. So I'm always getting creative on how this can work. But this is just one small example of how, your quote-unquote competition are the people that have clearer and better messaging and posting more consistent, high-quality content. So if you want to keep up and last in your business, you've got to keep up with what the best of the best out there are doing. And so this is my one little tiny example of showing you of how those 1% tweaks and iterations and changes can make a big difference in the quality of your content and therefore who you attract and then convert into your business. So that is number 2, is that you attract ideal clients consistently. And if you don't, then your business will eventually go under. I'm dedicated to providing you with as much valuable free content as possible to help you grow and scale your coaching business sustainably. That's why I'm constantly rolling out new resources and free events for you. To ensure that this podcast stays fresh with the latest offerings, I've compiled all of our current free and paid offerings in one convenient place. Simply head over to www.sophiarosebernardi.com/links or click the link in the show notes. Thank you for being a part of this community, and let's get back to the episode. The third thing is that you have simple, repeatable systems that work. Okay, so hear me out here, because systems, structures, and all of that can really overwhelm people, but don't let it overwhelm you, let it help you. Okay, so if you don't have systems and templates and structures for how you do repeatable things in your business, it's going to be really hard to scale, because here you are trying to sign more clients, get more leads, have more, interaction from your audience and so forth. But if you don't have the systems to hold that level of growth, then the universe or God or creator or whatever, you most align with isn't going to give you something that you can't handle. So if you want, a really big and scalable business, the back end of your business needs to reflect that as well. So what goes on behind the scenes is just as important, if not more important, as what goes on, on the front end of your business. So it's really important that you have these simple systems in place. So I don't have 1,000,001 different subscriptions and softwares and tech and, have a really small profitable business. No, I have a very profitable business. I have very minimal subscriptions, and I have a very scalable business. And it's because I'm intentional and strategic with what I need and using that and being very smart with that. And that's something that I teach my clients. Is I give them the discount codes, I give them the recommendations and the tutorials for these systems, and I give them all the templates that we've created and use in our business so that they can just plug and play it into their business straight away. So this is really, really important. If you don't have simple, repeatable systems, that means that you have to manually do everything, and that takes up time and money and effort, and it's actually going to subconsciously block you from attracting more people into your business, because you're going to know in the back of your head at a very subconscious level all the extra work you have to do when you sign a client. And if you can't handle that or hold that, you're simply just not going to sign any clients, okay? So if you have systems for lead generation, sales, client delivery, and content creation, your business is set up to last. These repeatable and automated or delegated processes are key. Whereas if you are constantly winging it, you feel overwhelmed because everything relies on you with no clear processes or structures, then your business is set up to fail, unfortunately. Now, the last 2 points. So the fourth point is that your business generates reliable, growing revenue. Okay, so your business is set up to last if you have consistent income months. So I have not gone under $30,000 a month for 2 or 3 years now. We have a very consistent monthly reoccurring revenue, and we often hit, 40, 50K months and beyond in cash because we have that really strong, rock solid foundation, and we have a business model that allows us to bring in clients consistently. We have a sustainable sales process, a sustainable marketing process, and a sustainable delivery process, which allows us to hold and handle growth, okay? And this is how I've been able to scale without having a huge team. A very small, amazing team, but I don't have a super large one because it's not necessary when you just set things up properly. So that is how you know that your business is set up to last, is if your business generates reliable, growing and consistent income. Okay, so we want our income to consistently grow, not ever plateau or go backwards. And a lot of people have normalized it's normal for your business to have, down periods. And whilst absolutely it depends on the business model and the structure, it is of course normal to have, fluctuation. Of course, that's the very difference between having a stable wage from a company you work for versus having a business. There's of course going to be fluctuation, but does it have to be normal that you have these huge highs and then these huge lows? No, I've actually never experienced that in my business. I've always had it to be consistent and sustainable and consistently growing. And I'm not saying that that's my reality forever, but that has been my reality for 5 years, for literally half a decade. That has been the case because of the things that I've done, the people I've invested in, the actions I've taken, and the mindset that I've adopted. And this is possible for you as well. So don't let people's limitations and things like that stop you from, what's possible and what can be your normal and your reality in your business. So your business is set up to fail if your income is inconsistent. Some months are great, but then others are really, really dry, and there's no strategy or support to help stabilize this and scale it, right? So if you don't have support, I highly recommend hiring a coach so that you can build a business model and a strategy that allows your business to actually grow consistently. I can't tell you how many of my clients have, been struggling for months and months, even years and years. They've come inside Scale School, they've joined us, and they have had their biggest months, made more in 1 month of working with me than they had for the entire year, if not years, and build so much consistency. I even have one client who literally made over $300,000 in just 6 months alone, and prior to that, she was making little to no money at all in her coaching business. That's just one of many examples. I've got hundreds of clients that are killing it in the online space because they have these things that I'm talking about in this training for you right now. So your business is not set to last if you're really just having one good month and one bad month. We really want to build that consistency. Now, the fifth and final thing, last but not least at all, is more of a mindset one, and it's actually where your focus is. So if your focus is on longevity rather than the quick wins, then your business is actually set up for success. So if you invest in your growth, mentorship, systems, your mindset, because you believe in your vision, your mission, your growth, and where you want to go and your goals, and you believe in yourself, you're set up for success because your actions are a reflection of the belief that you have. Whereas someone that is in it for just the quick wins or the short term, or is absolutely riddled in fear of failure or even fear of success, or procrastination or overwhelm and all of these things, fear of judgment, like listing all the fears, right? Like if that's you, and you're not willing to do anything about it, then your business is actually set up for failure, because you're not making investments from the belief of like, this will work. You're actually making decisions from the place of, this won't work. I don't trust myself. I don't trust someone else. I don't trust the process, and therefore I'm not going to do anything about it. And then your business doesn't grow, because your mindset is, well, it should work instantly. I've posted this week, I've posted this month, I've been posting for ages, but playing from this average space and wanting that instant gratification rather than playing the long game and actually investing accordingly. So do you think it made sense for me to invest $10,000 in the beginning of my business when I hadn't made $10,000 ever, right? I had no evidence that that investment would work or pay off or help me. I just had to trust, and I did it, and it worked because I took the necessary action in the program, asked for help every time I was stuck, which in the beginning was often. And now I have an incredible business because I made that leap of faith. I've then also gone on to make a $20,000 investment, a $30,000 investment, a $40,000 investment, and now I've invested over $200,000 in the growth of my business, probably more than that, because I'm focused on where I'm going, not making decisions from where I'm at or what I'm afraid of. So it's scary, it's uncomfortable, but if you want a different result, you have to move and play differently. If I played from the lens of, I don't want to invest in a $15 subscription, what you're really saying is you don't trust yourself to make that return on investment, with ease from having that subscription. I've got, I don't have 1,000,001 subscriptions, but I have the ones that I need, and I'm not afraid to invest in them, because in my mind, I'm like, one client pays for all of my subscriptions tenfold for the entire year. That's really my mentality. And I trust myself to sign that one client and all of the things, even when I didn't have that evidence. And that is why I have the business that I have today. So you've got to think differently and focus on different things in order to get a different result. So let me summarize the 5 signs that you need to know that your coaching business will last and not fail. Number 1 is that you have a clear, scalable, and sustainable offer. Number 2 is that you attract your ideal clients consistently. Number 3 is that you have simple, repeatable systems that work. Number 4 is that your business generates reliable, growing income, and you have the sales process to back that. And then number 5 is that you're focused on longevity, not just quick wins. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode today and that you've learned a thing or two. Let me know, which of these 5 signs did you most resonate with, or was the biggest wake-up call for you? I would love to hear. Come say hi to me on Instagram. I'm at Sophia Rose Bernardi. So come and let me know. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe so that you stay up to date with the latest episodes that we deliver for you every single week. And other than that, I will see you next time. Bye. If you thoroughly enjoyed this episode, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. Your support fuels our mission to bring you even more valuable content each week. It truly means the world to me. My promise to you is that if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then I'll continue making incredible episodes every week that help you to grow and scale your coaching business. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.